Okay, Harding's thing is over there, right? So maybe we should get to that while we're here. Sorry about the little bit of a delay, Harding. There's a lot of stuff waiting to be done around us. Yeah, these areas are a little bit bigger than I imagined, though. Even just this one place. We haven't even gone back to Treviso or anything like that yet. Right here? An unfamiliar sense. This is called an outing. It's like a companion quest, right? Harding wants to get better at using her strange new abilities and heads to Arlathan Forest for some much-needed practice.
This should be perfect. It's wide open, lots of rocks, and away from people. I don't want to try anything where I could hit someone.
Oh, this sounds exciting.
I know. Come on.
It's just me and her.
Being able to move the terrain's gonna be really useful for a scout.
Getting up high for good vantage.
Yeah?
Let's try it out for practice.
Oh, we already tried it earlier.
All right. See this rock? I'm gonna move it.
Oh.
Oh, awkward.
Maybe they should have made me do this quest first, huh? And not the other one.
Maybe if you used words?
What? Tell the rock what to do?
Open
Sort of.
sesame.
It's not a dog.
Yeah, but just try it.
Fly! Ah, you are the worst. The worst! So, a mental cue. Some kind of emotional trigger.
Protecting someone is a nice sentiment, but to have to think about that every time you want to use your powers seems like a bit of an emotionally taxing thing.
You're thinking too hard about it. Maybe think less and feel more. Have fun. Go with what feels good.
Feels good. Right. Connection. Joy. Fun. You know, we would sometimes go to the shore of Lake Calenhad in summer. My friends and I would collect stones and see who could build the best rock fort. I bet my fort would be the best now. Oh, it worked! It worked! That was a great idea, Rook!
Everyone performs better when they're relaxed.
I haven't seen you look this happy in a while, Harding.
I know. Life, right? Let's not talk about it. I just want to enjoy the moment. Being around you makes me feel lighter somehow.
Not so overt.
We should do this more often.
Just you and me? People might talk.
About what? That we like doing stuff together? Ooh, scandalous.
Right. Right. Of course. Why would they talk?
Or did you mean something else?
No. No. Of course not. I mean,
Are you blushing?
no. I mean, yeah. You try moving rocks with your mind. I mean, I should go practice more. Shouldn't I? I should.
Yeah, let's get back to practicing. I don't know where Lucanis went, but we're
I
together.
wonder what's up there. Think you could find us a route?
Maybe. I'll take a look.
Tall Kunari and a short dwarf. I'm surprised we can even fit on the screen together at the same time. Because I know Inquisition definitely had a problem with
I bet
that.
you could move this to give us something to climb on.
Oh, you can do it on your own.
Of course.
Well done. Let's find another rock for you to practice on.
Sounds good.
Bliss in oneness. A voice, a chorus.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying something, wasn't I? Huh, just came to me.
You're probably... How you got these powers... Does it have to do with being connected to the Fade for sure, or are there possibly other methods of gaining access to magic? Oh, I feel like the scientist types would have a field day with Harding now.
Think you could clear a path for us?
You mean bring the thing up?
Right.
Look at that. You're getting good.
Very good, very good.
Want to try another one?
Why not?
There you go. Resonant stone.
There you go.
Practice is really helping, huh?
I might even be ready for a bigger challenge now.
Oh, hold on. There's a little offshoot here. Yeah, resonant stone. So maybe only certain kinds of stone can be moved. Not everything. Magical wards, intricate, not breakable. Not breakable? Feels like something broke just now. Oh, was this locked, maybe? Vitar! Rarity increase. Notes on a mystery substance. From a scroll found in the ruins, translated from Elven by Balara, I have begun my tests in earnest of the substance Atrahel brought back. To properly test its efficacy, I thought it prudent to see what effect it might have on another. Given his position, I of course chose Atrahel. He is unwitting, of course, as has always been the case with him. Impressively, despite its anti-magic properties, it seems to have filled Atrahel with renewed vim and vigor. How curious! I will continue to monitor him to record whether the change is permanent, but regardless, it is quite promising to see such profound results at such an early stage. In the same hand as the other sets of notes, says Balara. A substance? Anti-magic substance. Wonder what that could be. Could be useful if we're fighting gods. Anti-magic. There's just a little offshoot here. Sorry about that. Harding, let's keep going. Or would you prefer I call you Lace? Nev calls her Lace.
Over here.
So many rocks. And they feel different. That one's granite. That one's slate. I think that one might be quartz. I wonder if the rock's composition affects my magic. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get back to it. Practicing, I mean.
Yeah. Different kinds of rock. Exactly what we wondered about.
Heard ya.
Let's find a couple more.
Was this a granite?
You got it.
Oh!
It's no trouble for you
Wrong
now.
one.
I know. This is great.
Good
Look
work.
at that.
You got the hang of this stone thing.
I'm definitely getting there.
What was that?
Oh.
Someone's in trouble.
Where are they? Not in the water, probably. We gotta go... here? I don't hear any fighting, which is probably a good sign, but... someone's hurt. Someone I know. A veil jumper. Spelunker's gear for Harding.
Over here, Harding. We need to move quick.
Please, someone! Is anyone out there?
That's a lot of
Someone's in
broken...
trouble. We need to go.
Yeah, why is there so many broken receptacle thingy or activation thingies here? Weird.
I can't move.
Nameless
on.
building. Where are you?
Up over there. I bet that's where he is.
This isn't some kind of a trap, right? I hope not.
How about if you moved this rock? There
He is.
Let's hurry.
Are you hurt?
Easy.
Maker, I thought I was dead for sure.
How are you feeling? How's the leg?
Broken, I think. But I'm alive. And I'm grateful for that. The rocks. How did you do that?
Long story.
Harding?
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
Sister, I feel you, touched by the ancients as I was. Find me. Look to those closest to the stone, and find me.
Harding? What's wrong? What are you hearing?
I'm sorry. Let's just get our friend to safety, and then we'll talk.
The Oracle. I don't know if we're gonna go back underground this time, but if we could bring Harding to the deep roads, see how she reacts to that, her new powers and all that, that could be interesting. An unfamiliar sense. After practicing her newfound gifts in Arlathan Forest, Harding has learned to call upon the ability reliably. While on her excursion, however, she was interrupted by a mysterious voice that only she could hear. The voice told Harding to seek out those closest to the stone for the answers she seeks. Deep roads, that's as close as you can get to the stone. Secrets and memories. A memento from a friend gifted before parting ways. The pin is in the shape of an owl swooping down to snatch its prey. Who is that? Owl? And we're back out here. Oh, so that's why this was blocked off then. Now it's not. Interesting little thing. That's how the companion stuff is gonna look here, huh? Okay, cool, cool. There is one more quest here. I don't know if we can... How do we... Do we start from here? Can we reach it? Some doors and mechanisms have large locks on them. Break them with a simple firm strike. Oh! I saw another one of this earlier, but you didn't tell me then. I thought it was the kind where you had to go up and kick it down. No! This is how we're supposed to get across. I see. That's explosive, right? Hold on. There we go. That's how you get past. I still gotta go back sometime for the other thing, though. Where are we now? Tattered bridge. Oh yeah, you see it, it's right there. That one. I don't think I can get it from here, but... I'll be back for that one eventually.
We might be able to restore that bridge.
Could make for a handy shortcut.
This bridge? Whenever we see barriers and stuff, probably some kind of a puzzle here, right? Oh. Got another one of these fancy temples. Nameless building. Caretaker power. Hazards tomorrow. A predictive map, which is perhaps counter to the concept of a physical mapping, but central to Veil Jumper survival. Know where you don't know the danger is. This goes back here. Oh, have we been here before? Feel like I kind of vaguely remember where this is. Yeah, this all links back. It's just a little bit confusing at first glance because every place goes back to every other place. I see. Gonna mainly try to keep to the quests if we can. If we can find that one quest, that would be fantastic. Is that it for this building? Oh?
Another owl. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Look at that.
They hooted back. Sometimes it's a prize, sometimes it's a fight. And there's Vessel. There's a dead body here with a banjo or something too. Does this go back? Yeah, I think this is... It just goes back to where we came from, so not the way we're meant to be going if we want to find the quest, I think. Let's see. I don't see anything here on restoring the bridge, though. Can we, like, go to the other side? There's a symbol here. Shortcut. Oh, there's something called a time loss gateway. But we haven't fixed it yet, that's why it's great. We have to find a way to do that. Oh.
Look at this. I bet it came in handy. And you have to hand it to the ancient elves. They loved their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
People have been killed for less.
Okay.
Dang, Lucanis, chill. We're just having fun here, I think.
They had told me you were fearless. Threatening the demon of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
Oh, sorry guys. Wait, when did Harding threaten Lucanis? Sometime after he came back? That's not so good. I accidentally walked into that little rift thingy that made the guys come out of nowhere.
Nicely done, Rook!
Come on, where are you? Oh god!
End this!
Disturbing our companion talks? Unforgivable.
They had told me you were fearless.
Oh, it restarts.
Threatening the demon
Great.
of Virantium to his face certainly proves it.
You know, it's actually the opposite. I'm afraid of what you are.
I'm brutally honest. She didn't mention that part.
I've seen demons. I know how they can corrupt. I know it won't even be your fault if it happens. But I won't let someone else turn on my friends, no matter how scared I am.
Good. Keep your bow close.
Bit of a mutual kind of respect, right? Lucanis should understand that we have reservations towards him because we don't know. We might know Lucanis well, we might come to know Lucanis well, but we don't know what the demon's gonna do and all that. I didn't see anything we could do there. Do we have to go further? But also in Harding's position, I'd also be kind of wondering... Okay, well, recently I touched the lyrium dagger, and I started getting some magical powers that nobody from my race was supposed to ever be able to do. And then I see a person possessed by a demon. I kind of feel like I might be susceptible to that kind of thing too. It wouldn't make me worried. So I wonder if she has these kind of worries too. Is that just a light? Oops. I think we need this thing for the puzzle solving?
You cannot help but flinch whenever I use my skills. You think, this time he's definitely gone full demon.
It's not personal.
If you're watching me in battle, you leave yourself open to our actual enemies.
The power of the demon-possessed assassin should make up for how twitchy everyone else gets, right?
It's not personal. Yeah, but it's still scary. It's still scary. What do I need to move this? It's not moving. Do I need another thingy to put in the receptacle? Oh god. Oh, there's something down there though. Brass bandage. A ring? I've got 2 fingers. Actually, I've got more than 2 fingers, but I only ever have 2 fingers that are befitting of a ring, apparently. 10 fingers might be a little bit overkill. There's another one here. Maybe I can put this one here. This one works. Right, we can take away that one there, but then... Oh, is there something blocking it here? Or I can't really get to it. Oh! Maybe this one's coming at a good enough angle. Let's do this. Oh no, I can't do that. I know. They want me to leave it here and then walk past with the... by the way of the mast. That's why we brought it down. Hey! You're not supposed to come from that way, Lucanis. These beams. Oh, look at the giant Hala statue there. Feats of architecture for sure. Even that too. Here we go. Does that work? I don't see it doing anything. Oh. Here? What did that do? Oh, that made it so that there's a... Oh, can I just jump over here? Oh, no. Close but no cigar. No, that barrier is controlled by that receptacle thingy right next to it. It's not always very clear, but I think that's what's happening. What did that one do? Oh, it made this bridge. That's right. And then pick it up. And it's gone. Camping gear for Balara, rarity increase. Then you want it here?
That did it.
Cool. The whole purpose of that was to unlock this bridge so it's easier for us to access it in the future. Not entirely necessary, I think, but it's a nice little brain teaser. But are we getting any closer to finding the quest? Yup. Yep, we are. I wonder if it'll ever turn like nighttime here or something. Whoa.
This could be one of the Evanuris. Might even be Gillinane or Elganon.
What sort of person wants to be worshipped as a god?
Someone with a lot of power? Someone who wants a lot of power? The baldness kind of makes me think of Soulless, though.
Interesting. This artifact is magically linked to nearby crystals. but the connections aren't secure.
Magic of the ancients. Linked? Right. There's a few lasers going all over. It's gonna be the meat of the puzzles in Veilguard, I think. All the laser directions and all. Kinda a little bit portal-ish. Oh. Goodness. Was there a blue laser just now? What was that? No? Look at these trees! The way they have the people, they're like little roots coming out of it. Sorry, there's a thing here. Huh, maybe we should bring Valara out, huh? Switch it up once in a while. That... what did that do? Nothing for now. Some poisonous stuff. Be careful, guys. Broken device. Find crystals to charge the artifact. Okay, so that was the right thing to find. We gotta find 2 more of them. Collected notes on history. His stories about Arlathan draw me in. Sometimes I forget that I'm supposed to be writing as he speaks. Our legends denounce some of the greatest of the elves, consign them to oblivion. The injustice is galling. He won't be called a forgotten one, and he shouldn't be. That fate was forced on him. Oh.
The person who
Sorry.
set this up was in contact with someone or something from the Fade.
The 3 Forgotten Ones, is it related to that? There were the Evanuris, and then the 3 Forgotten Ones, and then Solus, who was kind of on friendly terms with all of them. We're trying to get over there, though. There's a different point that maybe we could have pointed it at. Try that once I go back. Check this place out first. Mystical Tower. New beacon. Okay, you know what? Maybe let's switch people out a little bit. Have Lucanis and Valara. We should be trying to have people that have the detonation and the primer stuff. That would be good for fighting. Applies weakened, applies sundered, detonates overwhelmed, detonates sundered. Right, so Lucanis can apply sunder and Valara can detonate sunder in this getup. I think that's how that works. Let me check the icons again. Is it how it works? Oh, but I don't have it. Yes. You see it. Debilitate, and then combos with Valara's. Okay, cool. So many of these places are locked. It makes me feel like maybe we should delay exploring for later on. The Handwrite. Young as elven artifacts go, the right, the last to reach back, not grasping, but bidding farewell. Don't mourn what we were, because while we endure, it has not died. Yeah, especially because if this door is openable, it doesn't seem to put a mark on the map there, so it'll be hard to remember if we find a lot of these places. This is blocked off.
Another of those Fen Harel altars.
It's pointing to something outside. How do we get there? They're pointing probably over here somewhere, right? But the lasers. Oh, there's something down at the bottom there. Wait, was that a thing?
Sure, here we go.
Oh, that was a thing. I thought it was pointing in that one little place, but no. Over here. Where am I now? We fixed 2. We gotta find one more. Thank you. You made a bridge that disappears? What? Is it not pointing at the right thing, or? Oh, okay, it goes all the way. For some reason it was like halfway and it started disappearing earlier. Can I just sort of fall onto it? Oh no! Really? But it's right here. Please. Thank you. Whew. Thought we had to walk all the way back. Bronze branch. Rarity increase. Memento. Promise of glory. Ripped page. He speaks to me through the veil. I cannot see him, or hear him, or touch him. But I listen with my soul and my heart responds. I am alone, but I am never alone, because he is with me. Varashavan, you will be so proud of me. I can't wait to tell you all about it when it is done. Varashavan?
Wait, what?
Yes? Yes, Bellara? Can you read it? What is Varashavan?
Laura, that's all the crystals. Hopefully that fixes the artifacts.
And then it's gonna do stuff? Can I just go, gonna go down here?
I'm on it.
Whoa!
A body from the Fade? Wait, was this entire setup created to send someone across?
This magic. It was designed to draw something in. And it's familiar.
Might be best if we stop tampering. The forest will reclaim it.
There's just a random body here. Was someone trying to revive somebody they loved? That's usually the kind of thing that would happen, right? Bloodstained letter. Someone must perform the ritual while another becomes the vessel. Oh, I have agreed to be the latter. I am not proficient in magic. There is just no other choice. If the rite succeeds, I will be different, but know that I will always love you. I do this for us, for our future, for the little ones. Eternally yours, Vare. Ooh, this sounds really ominous. But do we really not know more about it? The thing turned red, and we fixed it. If we fixed it, does that mean that the rite's gonna work properly now? But I think that's it. Oh, and it looks like whoever you complete the quest with will get some bond points too, so if we wanna be particularly friendly with some people, then maybe that's something we wanna be a bit careful about. Can we still go further here? No, this is the one place where the... No, yeah, this is blocked off. Okay, so... since there's no more quests here for now, maybe we should put off more exploration until the next time we come back then. Yeah? How do I go back to... Can we go back to the other place? When we first went to the Treviso Mirror? Yes, oh wow. Oh, we got an actual world map this time. That's kind of cool. Free Marches, Navarra, Antiva, Treviso. Okay, I don't want to go back to Treviso yet. The area before Treviso, in the Fade. Can we go there? We're in the Arlathan Forest. Lighthouse. Dogtown. Yeah, we still gotta find the Shadow Dragons too. Feel like we should do that sooner rather than later, but... Dogtown. This area will unlock later on during the team's travels, okay? Return to Treviso via the Crossroads or fast travel. Lots of chorizo quests. Search the Crossroads for wolf statues. Sources of corruption in the Crossroads. Okay, why don't we go back to the place where I solved that one laser puzzle, but I didn't pick up the prize yet, because I think I know where it is now. Hey, the spirits are gone. Is it because we defeated the Venatori? Now they get their place back? Oh yeah!
The spirits are returning.
We're saving their home.
Wow, it's... They have organized homes like that too? It's kind of like a marketplace here. Always thought that the Fate stuff was a little bit more abstract, but surprisingly, feels like they have a little society going on of their own too. Balara, don't just get stuck there.
Then Strife said we should monitor the situation in the Crossroads, so of course I volunteered. I mean, what kind of veil jumper would say no? I only wish I'd been able to bring my Fade tuner, get some readings.
Oh, we have a veil jumper here.
I suppose you're right. We all need to make sacrifices.
What, is everyone just going to the Fate all willy-nilly now? Veil jumpers, it makes sense because jumping veils and all, but damn. Yeah, that one prize that I didn't pick up yet. Hold on, give me a second here. Are those guys still fighting? No, they're gone now. I hope, I hope they got the help they needed. I don't know where I was supposed to go to help them. But they're all good, so I guess it's all good. I missed on this. Yeah, there was a chest in here, so there used to be like a gate, and doing the lasers opened up the gate. But we did it while we were on that side, so that made it kind of hard to see. This was supposed to be our prize for it. Heart of Andraste. Plus 20% enhanced damage duration. What counts as enhanced damage? A charm given to the newly anointed fathers of the Imperial Chantry. The cracked stone serves as a reminder of Andraste's mortal heart. Fathers. So you know they're talking about the Tevinter Chantry then, because fathers are more important than mothers over there? Compared to what I have right now? Sure. Not sure if Welonz Rook would really be religious and all that, but sure, why not? Okay, that's it. If we keep going back to the way we...
I'm not published exactly, but I do produce a pamphlet for local Fade scholars.
Fade scholars?
Oh, I never imagined. Well, of course there'd be scholars of our reality here.
Oh wow, they have a really organized society. Are they communicating? We're not hearing the spirits. There's a shop! There's a shop! A Fade shop. Wow. Veil Jumper's puzzle. Puzzle that seems solved, but the Veil Jumper trains to find the broken paths that seem at first complete. That is where the gateways are, where the monsters hide. It's a memento. We know it's good to get mementos. Maybe we should buy that? What's that currency? That 47. Appearance. Yeah, I'm okay on appearances. Not my biggest worry. Time-tested trappings. Making it rarer. But I'm not wearing it right now, am I? I'm not. Maybe I'll leave it alone. Engraved relic. But what are the... What's that currency? That little green thing? I'm not sure. Etheric Remnant. The veil is a thin barrier between Thetis and the Fade, and these gathered tendrils of energy are the results of areas where that barrier has been disrupted. Rarely found in the physical realms of the Thetis, they are sometimes left behind by demons in the Fade touched, or they can be collected in the Crossroads or where the veil is thin. Just Fade currency, basically. I see. Okay, we got a good bit of gold now. Cool, thanks. Does that mean this place is opened up? Not really. Will I get a notification if something new opens up? I hope so. Yeah, that's closed too. Alright. We could move on to the Shadow Dragons, or we could bring Lucanis back to Treviso first. That might be... They said it's okay, but... I mean, if they mess with my grandma...
An underwater prison? That's still pretty amazing.
Amazing? I suppose it is. Do you think the elves made it? It didn't seem to winter.
I think so. I wonder what it was built for. Originally, I mean.
Whatever it was meant for, it's a pit of misery now.
Right.
It could have been a pit of misery before too. Maybe Elgernon was using it. Or Gillenane. Gillenane was using it for demon research, just like how it's being used right now. Because the way they have the cells set up, that's not exactly like a nice little nursery. We went here for Treviso before. Just out of curiosity though, what are the other ones? Dogtown for the dragon, the Shadow Dragons. And then this one is closed. This one is also closed, but eventually they'll all open up. Whoa. Those are kind of creepy. Okay. For Lucanis' sake, let's check out Treviso again. And next time we can just fast travel. We don't have to come back to the mirror. How do we... If we actually want to get a quest. Unseal the path to deep... No. This is back to the Crossroads and all that, right? A slow poison. When the crows request their help. Yeah. Talk to Thea and Viago. I gotta go back to the casino, probably. Oh, I'm at the casino. I started the casino. Merchant here?
Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you.
I want to make everyone strong, probably by the end, for some big inevitable battle. But for now... Because I got so many to care about. Which one... How do I know which faction... How do I split my attention across everybody? Buying. Crowkeeper for Lucanis. It's better than what he has. Okay. Are you gonna use it? You better use it. Mage Killer +2. Probably good. Imperial Weave. Gift. Antivan tea set. An exquisite set, its creator is a favorite of the Delamorts. The illustrious family have long been patrons of the art. Gift? Contract. The next false avatar. A memento. Yeah, the mementos gave caretaker power, which is good.
I'm always open.
Fit for a crow. Offer a gift. To somebody. Yeah, gifts activate something, some new quest or something. A new quest? Okay, I'll be on the lookout for that. Can I just have a look at the rest of the place?
Greetings, Rook. I am Air, one who provides training for Antivan crows.
You're not a crow yourself?
Not as such, but we are frequently at their service. That answer suits them, as it should suit you.
Can anyone hire you for training?
I've never been hired. Ours is a boon that is granted, and I have no part in deciding who receives it. Not that it would matter. From what I observe, you are beyond any training I could impart.
Oh, really? Thank you. I didn't know I was that strong.
Who are you currently training?
The fledglings, among others. To be an assassin is to know both the means and meaning of ending a life. It is difficult. A crow's response to a war is quite different than the response to a contract.
That's your weakness then, because you guys do well in the shadows, but the Antam and the Kunari are definitely not in the shadows right now. Contract, the next blight. Crow diplomacy, dating from the 4th blight. As guild influence grew, Grey Wardens were the first to recognize true Antivan leadership. Thereafter, treaties bore seals of queens, emperors, and crows. The next false avatar, Crow diplomacy at its most hypothetical, possibly signed in jest with one of the more rambunctious divines. A price on the head of a false prophet, should one arise. These are things, items that we collected throughout the ages. What do they really represent? Mementos, memory of a past. Promise of glory, relic that claims prehistory. When gods wrote decrees of coming ascension, there are fewer hands, the first warnings of betrayal, and the change that would eventually claim all. Hey, before we get started on a new quest here, can I just read a little bit? Make sure we keep up. Dwarven people? Oh my gosh, okay. Thoughts on Isatunol. Harding. How can anything be both all and one, together but separate? It doesn't make sense, does it? But of course it doesn't make sense. You can't make sense of an idea without a word to define it, to give it shape and boundary. Maybe Isatunol is a word we forgot, and then we forgot that Isatunol was possible. Think about ants. Ants know what they are, they know their purpose, and they must understand, instinctually, how that purpose fits within the whole. But what if it doesn't end there? What if their consciousness isn't just individual? What if the nest itself knew what it was? A collective sentience of some kind. Nothing says the ants don't have a collective sentience. We just assume they don't, because they're ants. Ants? Or bees? Or darkspawn? Now there's a thought. Love Dagna. Inquisition Arcanist! Dagna! Yes! Dagna, who was the one dwarf who went to study magic. If I remember right though, like this is the kind of thing where, because back in Origins, I'm pretty sure it was possible to not bring Dagna to the Circle of Magi, so she wouldn't have been involved with magic in that case. But here, since we didn't import any choices, they just made the assumption for you that, yeah, no, she did do it, okay? Which I'm fine with in this instance because, yeah, I love Dagna. Harding's notes. Kal Sharok? This is a primeval Tig. I've been thinking about Kal Sharok. Aside from Orzammar, it's the only other great Tig we know about. It was supposedly destroyed in the First Blight. The Tig was in the Darkspawn's path, and the dwarves sealed it off and retreated to Orzammar. They abandoned their own people, and then, about 20 years ago, we learned that the city survived, and continues to hold a terrible, and justified, grudge against Orzammar. Kal Sharok has secrets, many secrets. How they survived the Blight is one, and I hope a greater understanding of the Titans is another. Charter knows people who can put me in touch. I hope they're okay talking to me. It doesn't matter if they don't know much more than I do. If they accept the Titans, and are curious about them, it'd be a big improvement over Orzammar. Yes, let's bring Harding over to the Deep Roads. Bring her back underground. Harding's notes, Orzammar and Titans. Getting the strong feeling that Orzammar doesn't want to acknowledge the Titans' existence. You'd think the capital of Dwarven civilization would be interested in the history of our people, but nope. Almost 10 years since Shaper Volta connected with our Titan, and they don't care. That's what happened at the very end of Inquisition. I know they know. I delivered the Inquisition report to the Assembly myself. Well, technically, I delivered it to an Assembly aide because I'm a surfacer, and I don't get to be anywhere near the Assembly Hall. Sure wasn't fun learning that. Yeah, Dwarven tribalism, what's new? Records that exist outside Orzammar mention the Great Sleeping Titans and the First Ancestors. Maybe Orzammar's leaders removed all reference to the Titans from their memories on purpose. Maybe they buried our report on Volta for the same reason. Are they afraid of something? Maybe accepting that we all came from the Titans makes it harder for them to defend the caste system and their treatment of the casteless. Very quick glance at the Dwarven systems. They got castes going on. King's Draft. Action on behalf of Antiva. Oh no! Gotta be faster before I miss it. A 7th Talon. I give notice that the Antivan Crows have drawn a contract against the enemies of Treviso. The Antam. It is not the Antam. We aren't required to give His Majesty a point by point, but he's your blood, Viago. It is a courtesy to let him know we are going to war. The occupying Antam are strong, driven, and fanatical. They cannot be reasoned with because reason is just a weapon to be resisted. They can be killed, of course, but removing a leader does not remove their desire to be led. They are a force we must contend with, but they are not Treviso's true enemy. A name, Viago. Contracts require a stabber and a stabbee. Thea, you know my doubts. The Butcher took the city too easily, and there is dealing with the gods there that I dread to know. But I fear that the true enemy of Treviso is not known because they are known, merely unrevealed. The hand that leads Treviso, is that nebulous enough? Yes, that is a series of someones we can eventually kill, but not something we can send my father. On to draft 5 then, Neri. Begin again. Viago and Thea were talking. 5th Talon and 7th Talon. And then someone was transcribing what they were talking about. So many considerations when you're in the political game. And speak of the devil.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
Hi, guys.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt. But more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Thea. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Do you guys want to help us fight the gods too?
I have a contract too. The gods.
Lofty goals. Perhaps more aligned with ours than you'd guess.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The Crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
The gods could be helping the Kunari? That could explain why we saw the Antam at the Fade.
Sounds like you think the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information. Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
The gods care about taking Treviso?
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
You're in charge? Antiva has a king.
And
no
the
one
power
cares.
of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the Crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
Still your place. Still gotta protect it.
Butcher Dothrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
Helping the Crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
He's a Kunari,
We have
right?
a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our Crow and help with his contract.
Find your Crow. Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drowned district. They're always together. Jacobus may not trust you at first, because you're Kunari.
The occupation makes it difficult to appreciate the difference between regular Kunari and the Antam.
I'm very glad you brought it up, because that has been on my mind. But you guys are surprisingly not like that. I thought you guys would be more antagonistic towards me to begin with, to be honest, but I guess you understand, I'm not part of the Antam. There's a way for us to go outside? Yeah. Oh, it's... door's kind of broken. I kind of want to see the... I want to see the casino. I don't think we'll get to see it, but I'd love to see the casino. Oh, sun's almost breaking. Wait, I'm not going back to the mirror. Hold on.
Haven't seen you around the diamond much, V.
I've been preoccupied.
I thought perhaps you were avoiding me.
I thought perhaps you wished to be avoided.
Do these two have history?
The Cantori Diamond is your casino. The occupation hasn't closed your business?
Business may be down, but it isn't my casino to close.
An easy mistake to make. Isn't that right, Andaratea Cantori?
I am no landlord, and anyone who treats me as such shall be evicted.
Are you a landlord or not? Oh, cool. A little bit of... what would you call it? Like ambient dialogue here?
So you two are both Talons. Doesn't that make you rivals?
Rank in one area is rarely applicable to others, which is to say, only a fool would try to impose rank on Thea.
Wise words from a sometimes fool.
A history I would wish on no one else, lest they take it from me.
More importantly, even if you hated each other's guts, you got a common enemy right now in the Antam.
Rook.
Viago?
Anything else? I have nothing new.
Nothing new.
Alright. Maybe we'll check in from time to time. No, it was actually... here. That's how we get back to the city.
I wish you well.
It's the same door we saw before.
You're new as well, right?
Dimitri. Just Dimitri.
Hello. Just Dimitri.
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Even this person got annoyed. Was that some light flirting? Okay, maybe more of the place will be open now.
Hang on.
The second time we're back.
You don't have to answer this if you don't want to, Lucanis, but how did the Venatori stick you with spite?
They fed me something. Like he was a parasite in uncooked meat.
You know, I've spent lots of time around demons, but I've never heard of them being used that way.
Zara said she got the idea from some cult in Orlais. They used it on seekers, who are immune to demons.
That's a little bit different than what I would imagine. I thought they would strap you to some chair and then, I don't know, try to physically force it into you somehow, but you ate it. You ate a parasite. That's kind of interesting. So can I get something going on here with that chest, or is it still locked to me? Maybe. Well, let's not worry about it for now. It's probably not important.